Hey guys, I'm out here with Devin from Backcountry Exposure, that's your channel name, and he has the Mora Eldris, correct?
That's right.
Honestly, I've seen a lot of this through Instagram, through some YouTube videos, and I'll be dead honest with you, yeah, I haven't been that all excited about it. But I've been using it just a little bit, and let's see how my opinion may or may not have changed. So I've started playing with this just a little bit, doing some just very light carving, just to get a feel for it. So the next thing I thought I'd do is just start some feather sticks. So I've prepped one here and started, as you can see, but one of the things you'll notice is this is what, 1.5 inches?
It's about 2 inches.
All right, so
yeah.
2-inch blade, and that blade does go all the way back to the handle, so that is a good 2-inch blade there. But the neck knives I've used in the past, and I just did a review on a neck knife that honestly I wasn't all that crazy about. But early on in the use with this one, granted this is just limited use guys, this is kind of a first impressions video, I really like it because even though it's 2 inches, it's 2 inches of very usable blade because of the way this handle is set up. I mean, I can really get, you know, I've got about medium-sized hands, and that fills my hands given the circumference but also the length of the handle. You can really bear down on it because of the comfort and size and really make it a nice usable 2 inches of blade. So like I said, just looking at it, I haven't been that excited or all that impressed with it. And Devin had it. He says, oh hey, check out this knife I've got. So I started using it, and yeah, I'm quite honestly pretty impressed. Devin, what are your thoughts about it?
Yeah, the biggest thing that I was intrigued on it or by it was the fact that the handle was so big, to make it actually really easy to work with, and that's what drew me to it, because using a knife that small, you would think that, well, it's not going to be very usable and it's not going to be able to do the work that you need it to do, but the handle's what really makes the difference in how well it works, and that the working edge goes all the way to, I don't know, the edge
to
of the handle. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can really like dig in and do real work with it instead of just like having a gap like I was showing you with my Delica.
Yeah.
You're so far away from the working edge that it feels like you can't.
See, that's why I really like finger choils.
Mm-hmm.
And some guys hate them, I get it. I happen to really like them, but that's where this is. There's no finger choil, but with where you grip, and like you said, where that blade comes all the way to the handle, you really put that working edge really close to your grip.
Yeah, and
which
it's
it's
like perpendicular to how your hand is holding on to the knife, where a knife like what you've got here, the Spyderco, where it's curved, it makes it a little harder to work with, I think, sometimes. But
yeah, so that's, yeah, I'm really quite impressed with it. I can feel it a little bit digging in, but it's nice and round that it's not bad at all. And you can obviously hear the dogs. You probably see them. They're having a ball up here, the two of them. Yeah, I like that quite a bit. And do you have a fire still on you? I've got one.
I do, actually.
So those of you that like that 90-degree spine for the ferro rod, it's definitely there. It's got a nice 90 on it. That could, you know, if you get on it and start working with your thumb, you might feel it. Honestly, with some of the other knives that I have with a thicker spine, with that 90, I feel it more than this one. But I always say, you know, pick your poison. You want the 90, well then that's what you're gonna get. If you want rounded, then you're not gonna get the 90. So, you know, it's just something you got to understand and live with one way or the other.
Yeah, and I think a lot of it comes down to application. Because if I'm going to carry a ferro rod to be able to start fires, then having that 90-degree spine makes total sense. But if I'm not planning to do any kind of work like that, then I want to have a little bit more comfort in the carving. Then it makes a difference in what you use it for.
Yeah, I'm curious if we can get this going here. Let's see. Keep trying. This isn't the best one to do this with because it's meant to do this.
Right.
And so it's actually, as I'm trying to bear down on it, it's going down.
You try that one.
Well, it wants to. That really digs in there. That takes a lot of stuff out. There it goes. Oh, almost. Almost. There it goes. So yeah, I mean, it works quite well. Nice spine to it. Again, getting that nice grip. So first impressions, given my initial impression of just looking at it, I really wasn't that interested, but I kind of like it. All right, Devin, that's your blade.
Yeah.
So what, why did you purchase it?
Well, so it was actually a Christmas gift, and it's just something I put on my list and was like, yeah, that'd be a cool knife to get. But like I said before, what intrigued me about it is the fact that I really like little blades. I don't know why I have this thing for like little blades, but I wanted something that was going to be lightweight, compact, because knowing that I'm a very ultralight type person when it comes to my backpacking applications, but having a little blade like that is nice and usable. But yeah, and I don't always like to carry a knife on my belt, especially if I'm doing something this big compared to like if I'm going to carry my Delica. But the ability as I'm hiking or just around camp to be able to put this around my neck, which is a nice thing because I don't typically, while I'm hiking or anything, have like a knife sitting on me.
Yeah.
But if I'm around camp, especially, like, I love to have my ribs front pack and have like all my stuff in there, and I feel like this adds to it well. So if I'm out gathering wood or trying to process wood, I've got it like
just nice,
quick and easy.
Yeah. Yeah.
And if I'm, especially if I'm like bent over trying to work on something, and I've got the knife in my pocket, it just makes it a little more. Hi, puppy. But what I was saying is, if I'm down like working in a fire, or I need to be able to like strike with it on a rod, then I'm not sitting here trying to get a knife out of my pocket and flip it open. So and it's inexpensive. It's only about 25 bucks.
Yeah, that's not bad.
So to have a nice usable blade that it's lightweight, and really, I mean, I haven't found in the short time that I've used it so far anything it can't do to like a 4-inch or 5-inch blade that you would see from other Mora knives or any other knife really. But yeah, it gets the job done, so I'm really happy with it.
Easy. The Mora Eldris, I keep wanting to call it the Eldridge. The Mora Eldris. Honestly, a knife I didn't think I would like. The limited use, first impressions out here, I really quite like it. Enough to buy it? I don't know. We'll have to see down the road.
Decide.
But, and a lot of that comes from, I've just got so many knives right now that I'm kind of spending money on my bow stuff. But you really like it?
Yeah, I've been really happy with it in the application of what why I purchased it. Yeah. So
I think the biggest thing to me that stood out was with neck knives only being that 2 inches, a lot of them, and granted they're built different, right? But what I'm used to is not being able to get a lot of power behind that 2-inch just because of the handle. They're a lot thinner blades, and there's a place for that. But with this handle being as long as it is and being as round as it is, you can really get a lot of good use out of this small 2-inch blade. So
yeah, quick
look, quick first impressions on this one. As always, guys, thanks for watching. Check out Devin on
Backcountry Exposure.
Backcountry Exposure. So there you go. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you.